What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Mailbag. This is our weekly series here on YouTube where I answer all of the popular community questions regarding Madden Ultimate Team 20. And we got, another episode for you guys. Tons of questions submitted. And I'll say this time and time again, this series will just continue to go as far as you guys want it to. As long as you got questions to ask me, we'll be dropping videos to answer them. And thank you guys so much. If I don't answer your question in this video, don't worry. I'm sure another episode will be coming right around the corner, and you can save your questions for that. Also, really quick, on your screen, you can see my Twitch name. Come hang out today. I'm doing a charity stream for the American Cancer Society. I'm sure at least one of you watching this video has been affected by cancer, and I don't need you to be there to donate, but I do need you to be there to show some support. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys came through, hang out. We're going to be playing Weekend League. We're going to be playing MUT, of course, and trying to raise some money for the American Cancer Society as well. So that should be starting right around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Twitch name right there on your screen. Make sure you go give me a follow. Let's get on into the episode. Tons of questions to go over. Again, if I miss yours, don't take it personal. Alright, so we're starting here with JD Mack. He says, do you think that free agent cards should be allowed to have any team chem? Example, Des Bryant only has a 79 overall gold, but if you could get him with Dallas chem, he'd be a mid-elite wide receiver. I'm going to say no, but I think that I don't know the technology behind this, but I've said this before. If EA could get to a point where everybody's base card had the ability to change whatever teams they've been on, it would eliminate this cry and demand for power-ups. So just random example, if LaShawn McCoy's core elite had the ability to change team chem right there without needing a power-up, that would be really nice. And then you can just roll each of their new cards into it. I don't know how much work that would take, but that's where I'm at, and that's where I wish that we would see cards be. Every card has the option to put 6 different scheme chems on them. Why can't every card have the option to put any team that they played for? How much program does it take? I don't know, but that's what I would love to see. Do you see another theme team-based promo coming to MUT, and how many cards per team? I'm going to say no. But I do think that we're going to see free agent promo coming very soon. I'm sure I'll be talking about that a lot in this video and videos to come. NFL draft, there's going to be things that will help theme teams, but I think free agency will probably be the next best one. Do you think there should be a house rules where you have to have 50-50 team chem to play? I don't think that there's... Okay, yes, I would love to see one, put it that way. I would love to see some type of event that caters towards theme teams. I've brought this idea to Jake for 2 years in a row. I think the biggest concern at EA about this is that they want to have some type of lineup builder in place where people who might not be privy to building theme teams, because trust me, there's a lot of people out there that are not. They want to have some type of tool where you can just say, you can press a button and it'll make you a team so you can enter an event. They don't want it to be too confusing to people to build people's lineups and stuff like that, because I brought to them not only theme teams, but can't we have a house rules where you can only use gold cards or silver cards or cards that aren't over an 85 overall? I would love to see things like that mixed up, kind of like what they do in MLB The Show with events. I have a bunch of random silvers and golds that I don't want. What should I do with them? In my opinion, I'm quick selling them. They're just not worth the hassle to put in exchange sets. It's just time consuming. I would just quick sell them, take the training, hang on to that training for whatever the next promo is. Do you think Gale Sayers will get an upgrade soon? His highest card's a 91. If he does, do I make Walter Payton, Tariq Cohen, or him my starting running back? Definitely want to make Sayers your starter if he gets another upgrade, because he's typically... I think Sayers is one of the fastest running backs of his time when he first got his first legend upgrade. He'll definitely get another card. When? I don't know. Being that we just got Eric Dickerson as an ultimate legend, there's a long list of running backs, ultimate legends that we're waiting on. Walter Payton's one of them. Sayers is one of them. Of course, Bo Jackson. So soon, I don't know, but I think at the end of the day, Sayers will probably get an upgrade before Payton, but Payton will probably get a 99 overall that'll be better than Sayers' card eventually. Have you heard anything about Vernon Davis getting a tribute card since he didn't get a combine card? I mean, he did sleep with the CEO. Okay, you're making a joke there. I was like, hold on. No, I haven't heard anything about... Whoops, I cut the question off there. I haven't heard anything about Vernon Davis getting a tribute, Darren Sproles. I guess I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have happened. In your opinion, will rookie premieres be worth doing for Madden 21? This year seemed very, very bad. I will always say yes to rookie premieres because you can't take your coins with you and, from year to year. So this is the best way to get some value out of them. I will say that last year's rookie premiere program was way better than this year's. Hopefully they figure things out. Hopefully we get some good names. Hopefully they give good stats to these upgrades, because I think that was one of the biggest, the most underwhelming thing was, like Nick Bosa's card, Kyler Murray. They got high overalls, but the stats just still didn't really feel like it. Glad to see you're feeling better. Thank you, Mel. Do you think Charles Woodson and Darrelle Revis will be getting Ultimate Legends? I'm going to say no. My concern here is that I don't think we see any new names for the rest of the year. I think anybody that's going to get an Ultimate Legend has either already gotten a Legend card or some type of Theme Diamond. I'd be shocked if we see brand new names. I would love to see Woodson and Revis, obviously, but I'm not going to hold my breath. What abilities would you use on the following archetype? Receiving back, field general. I'll be honest, I'm really bad when it comes to archetypes, so I can't even answer this one. Receiving backs, try to get the ability to change their routes. Most YouTubers don't really use either of those archetypes. So yeah, field general on isn't field general a quarterback ability though? I'm drawing a blank there. I will say I'm not the best when it comes to archetypes, but receiving backs, you want to get the route running ability. Halfback apprentice, is it called maybe, or is it just receiving apprentice? Yeah, that's all I got. My apologies. Antonio Gates, or I'm gonna guess that's Kellen Winslow. I'm gonna say I think Winslow can get matchup nightmare, so I'm gonna go Winslow. Do you think we'll get LaDainian Tomlinson or Marshall Faulk? No. Answered that question kind of a moment ago. I don't think we're going to see any new names, unfortunately. Should I max Eagles passing 40-40 or mix it up? I have it 36 of 40, I think. So it really helps, especially with Vic probably coming out soon, hopefully soon. It's going to help your quarterback tremendously. And with a guy like Vic, who's a little bit, he lacks the passing abilities where he's great at other things, that Eagles passing really, really helps. Also a big reason why T.O. is 99 overall for me already, so I would max it out if you can. Who's the best endgame left outside linebacker to go with? I'm going to say at the end of the day, best outside, if we just projected all of the LOLBs right now to 99 overall, it's probably going to be Khalil Mack. I've never been a fan of Ted Hendricks. He's just, he's got the height, but he's never fast enough. He never does anything extremely well, unfortunately. So I would say probably Khalil Mack. Von Miller would probably be up there. Maybe Darius Leonard. Brian Burns from the Panthers. He's going to be really, really good coverage-wise. When do you think we will get Series 6? Do you think we'll get a 99 overall power-up pass at a level 100? That's a solid question, so let's take a look here. I wasn't really prepared for this one, but we'll take a look anyway. So, as far as Series 6 goes, I don't know for that for sure, but a cool thing to kind of look down the line here is if you go to, daily engagement milestones, you can see for me, I'm pretty close to a 97, but if you look a little further, here's a 98 overall power-up pass at 260 daily missions. At 300 daily missions, you get a 99 overall power-up pass. So there is a 99 overall power-up pass coded in the game, and once you hit 300 daily missions, you can kind of, most people are above 230 right now. I've slacked a couple days, but you can kind of use these as gauges to when we will see another series change. It's probably going to be, I would hope, somewhere within the next 30 days for Series 6, but I don't know an exact date, unfortunately. Will LaDainian Tomlinson ever get a card? I'm not positive that he will. Do you think they'll add more running backs to the game, such as Terrell Davis, LaDainian Geez, this is a LaDainian Tomlinson episode. No, not this year. I don't think we're getting any new cards. Best formation on defense and offense? There's so many. That's such a narrow question. Best formation on defense is 3-4 odd. On offense, it's I form because people run stretch. I mean, that's the most overpowered one. Gun split close is really good on offense. Like, it really depends on your play style. I don't think there's a single best formation. I would say with confidence, I could probably say 3-4 odd is probably the best on defense. But yeah, that's a really tough question. Who would you make as a golden ticket, and when do you think we're going to get upgraded? Ramsey? I don't know, man. I hope Ramsey gets a card soon. As far as golden tickets goes, for me, if I could create one, it's probably going to be an Eagle, and it's probably going to be a defensive back. So I know it's not like the sexiest pick, but I'd probably go with like Avonte Maddox, Sidney Jones. I would go with somebody who's going to help the Eagles team, and right now their biggest weakness is the secondary, cornerback specifically. So that's what I would do. Some news came out about golden tickets. I think we're going to get a blog tomorrow, which means they'll probably be in packs pretty soon. The golden tickets that you get to use, or that you get to search for to create your own card. We'll talk about that in future videos. I have 300K and don't have any major holes in my team. Do I go buy some player to help my team, or should I build my coin stack and invest? I would definitely build your coin stack. If you don't feel like you have any major holes and you're getting by with your team right now, we're only going to get better cards going forward, hopefully at least. So I would start stacking coins because we got free agency promo probably coming up next, and hopefully we get some good cards there. Do you think Chris Johnson will be the first human joystick running back released? Yes, I do. There's probably other guys out there that could get that card before him. I always thought Saquon might get it before him, but now that Saquon just recently got a card, I could see either Barry Sanders. My prediction is Barry Sanders or Chris Johnson will probably be the first human joystick ability on a running back. Do you feel that fumbles should be taken out of the game because just that one turnover can completely change the game? No. I mean, it's football. You can't just take fumbling out of football. What I will say is that I think the only way in the competitive game mode a fumble should ever be forced is through a user-controlled hit stick. The computer should never, ever, 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 ever force a fumble in a competitive game mode. Arcade, sim, I don't care. In competitive game mode, it should be user trumps everything, and I just don't think that you guys should get my point on that at this point. Have you played BAM's Run D? I did not. I've heard a lot about it. You guys know I was sick for the last week or so, and I saw a lot of conversation on Twitter. I think it's out of 245. I have not faced it. I feel pretty confident I'll probably see it, this weekend league. So we'll have to wait and see. What is something you are hopeful for? Look forward to EA bringing to Madden 21. Practice mode in MUT would be probably one of my my most demanded things, and being able to set your audibles and your subs all from the main menu so you don't have to do that every single game. Will those things happen? I don't know. I wouldn't get my hopes up, unfortunately. What kind of system can they put in place next year to keep cards progressing at similar rates, like every series update cards can be upgraded via training to keep them usable? I think what you're asking for is unrealistic, because so I think you're saying, like, can I take a card and then when the new series comes out, I can just upgrade that card so EA doesn't have to put out new cards? Like, that would just take too much money out of packs, and that would just never work. I think they're doing pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of guys that deserve upgrades, but for the most part, they give people upgrades. I think the biggest complaint is that they're the gap where like a guy is upgraded isn't large enough. Like, maybe we need to see bigger upgrades, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see anything like that, because then that just eliminates the whole new card process. That makes sense. Why does EA hate the Bills? They're ranked 27th overall in theme teams, but finished top 10 on the NFL. I'll tell you this, Larry. This is just a little insider. EA doesn't hate any team. They might be ignorant when it comes to giving certain people upgrades, and maybe they don't have the right people looking at who needs to get an upgrade. But I promise you, I've met a lot of people in Orlando. They don't just say, we hate this team and we're going to purposely ignore them. So again, it's more of an oversight probably, unfortunately, but they don't hate your team. Trust me. Let's see here. With some legends already getting upgrades, Willis, Youngs, Owens, etc., do you expect them also to get an ultimate legend upgrade? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, for the guys you just mentioned, T.O. and Patrick Willis will definitely get Ultimate Legends. You know, some might not, but I think at the end of the day, the majority of the Legends are going to get a 99 overall card, or at least a 98 with their power-up bringing them to a 99. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, you know, the majority of those guys will get ULs. How many Coach Madden collectibles do you think will come with Series 6? Probably just one. I know we're getting towards the end there. We're getting towards the end here, I should say, but I think it would still be just the standard one. I'm thinking of doing a Dolphin theme team right from the beginning on Madden 21. I know it'll be a struggle because, well, but we suck. I would say, Jordan, no. You already know that it's going to be tough, right? But for me, I think theme teams are something to build towards the end of the year and not the beginning. If you want to do it in the beginning, that's fine. It's going to be cheaper for you. You're not going to have to spend a lot of coin or money, but to me, theme teams are just too tough. They're not competitive enough early on in the year. Why do you think we're still getting 96s as key cards and promos? Seems like they are afraid to release 98s for the fear of breaking the game. Because listen, it's March. We still have April, May. Like, they're trying to stretch it out a little bit. I think we'll probably see, you know, overalls boost up a little bit. I would have loved to see the 97s with then like a 98 Dion for Combine. That would have been a little bit nicer, but I think they're just stretching it out because they're going to need content, you know, for the next couple months. Eric Berry, Antonio Brown, and Myles Garrett. Any upgrades this year? Fly, Cowboys, fly, get out of here. I don't think we'll see cards for any of those guys. I wish, and I've been waiting, and I've been wanting an Eric Berry upgrade. Antonio Brown, no way. Myles Garrett, maybe. Out of those three, I'd say Eric Berry has the best chance, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will make a golden ticket Eric Berry. That'd be pretty cool. What's the best thing to do with Twitch drops now and the beginning of the next Madden? Quick sell for training, exchange sets, hang on to golds. In the beginning of Madden, they're going to be very valuable to literally just sell for coins. So in the beginning, early stages of Madden, you want to auction house check them, sell them, save them for sets. At this point in the year, just quick sell them for training. They're just, I mean, you know, it is what it is. The value is so low on them. How much did you spend on packs this year? Also, you dodged my question last time of how much you make on YouTube. That's just something I don't feel like I need to answer. I don't make enough money on YouTube to be able to quit my day job, if that helps answer your question. As far as how much I've spent on packs, I haven't kept track. I would probably say, I think below 1,000, but I'm pretty close to 1,000. I've definitely spent a lot more this year than I ever have in my history of playing MUT. And I mean, to be honest, that's thanks to you guys for supporting my content and giving me that, you know, extra income to sometimes splurge on it. But I still, no matter how much money I make off of YouTube and Twitch and whatnot, I will still always try to be a little money spent person first, because I just feel like that's what I built my channel on. And I always want to try to help you guys because I know everybody out there can't spend money on the game. When do you think Odell is getting a card? I don't know. He'll get another one, but I just don't know when. Is it more beneficial to put an X Factor and abilities on my user LB or non-user players? I would say non-user players. On a user LB, of course, you're going to try to get like Lurker, maybe Enforcer, because you can click off depending on the player, but I tend to like my abilities on guys that I'm not controlling because they kind of, you know, the AI is stupid and they need that like extra boost. Do you think Megatron will get a free safety ultimate legend or some other upgrade? No. I think we'll probably see one more Megatron card towards the end of the year, maybe a 99 overall, but I don't think they're going to give him an ultimate legend that's a free safety. Do you think there's an endgame running back in the game, and when do you think endgame running backs will be in MUT? I would say right now, Saquon's probably the closest. Eric Dickerson's, you know, right there as well. Once we see, you know, like Bo Jackson's upgrade, whenever he gets one, will probably be an endgame upgrade. Barry Sanders, Chris Johnson, especially if they can get human joystick like we talked about earlier. I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you guys so much, all of you that submitted questions. I am exhausted talking right now, but we'll be on Twitch tonight, like I said. Come hang out for the charity stream, and if you got additional questions, Twitch is usually a good place to ask them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.